Hey guys, good morning. I know I look very bad. I literally just woke up 10 minutes ago. It is 10 minutes till 10, which is a little bit late, but I had a very weird night tonight. I fell asleep at 1 a.m. and then at 3 I woke up and I just couldn't go back to sleep. I went back to sleep at 7:30. I don't know why. I just woke up, went to pee, and I couldn't fall back to sleep. I think all the sugar from the 2 cans of soda and the coffee that I drank just kicked in at 3. I don't know. I ended up waking up at 9:40. So yeah, I need to hurry up if I want to catch breakfast. I have the plan for today finally laid out. I just took advantage of that insomnia and I figured out what I wanted to do. We're gonna have to take it a little bit slower because I do have my blisters. I need to go to Mercadona for water and the dressing for my salad, and then we can start our day just like yesterday. That is the intro for today. I'll see you at breakfast. I am so stupid. Everything is happening to me today, and that's because I feel down for some reason. I don't know why. The coffee hasn't kicked in just yet, and so I'm like a little bit off, and because of that I went outside just to catch breakfast. I left my room key in here, so I had to ask the front desk for an additional key. Thankfully they didn't charge me for this one. Then I went to Mercadona, forgot that today is Sunday and everything is closed, so I had to go to like a random store. I'm gonna give you a quick haul. Some chips of jamon serrano. I know it sounds disgusting, but they're so good. Then I didn't find any ranch, so the closest thing was bacon burger sauce. And it was the smallest bottle, so that's why I also bought this one, because the other ones were full size. This one was the least disgusting for a salad. And then I got a huge Nestea bottle, and also I bought a small water bottle. This one's gonna be for today, and for tomorrow I can refill with this. And this one is gonna be the one that I'm gonna be taking with me on the street. Yeah, that is my very small haul. Let me just pick up my room and we're gonna be going again. Okay, I am here after an hour. My tennis shoes are disgusting. Anyways, we're here at the first location. It is Parque de la Maternidad, something like that. And it is surrounded by a lot of buildings. I think one of them is a hospital, Hospital de la Maternidad. And then the rest of them part of Barcelona's university or Instituto Le Corts. I don't know, but it's part of a university. It's pretty. Is it the most beautiful park I've seen? No. But literally right across the street, you can see Camp Nou, which is Barcelona's soccer stadium. That's plus because I won't need to walk over there to show you guys. I'm sorry, we're not gonna be going over there. One, because I have already gone, and sorry if my girlies love soccer, but I don't. I don't care. So we won't be going to the stadium. Just know that it is right across the street. Yeah, right now it is 2:15. I'm just gonna take some time to journal, maybe 15 minutes, and then there's a mall that I really want to go that's just in this same street. That's the mall that I used to go every single time because it was the closest to where I lived. So allow me please to journal for 15 minutes and then we're gonna be going. to my soccer lovers. Here's a beautiful stadium that seems to be under construction. I don't know if the entirety of the place is under construction or not, but yeah, there it is. Guys, look at this edition. Oh my god. So beautiful. Well, not anymore, but just appreciate it, okay? Also this one, I know the controversy, but just appreciate the aesthetic, okay? Oh my gosh, amazing. And the foil, beautiful. Look at the Bridgerton series. I thought this was only, I believe, Fairlit. I need them so bad. Which publishing house is this? I'm obsessed. Look at A Court of Silver Flames. Beautiful. Perfection. Amazing. Gorgeous. I am obsessed. I am obsessed. Look at that. Okay, unfortunately that was a fail. I didn't find any SD cards, nor did I find a good book. Nothing interesting here. I'm just resting a little bit because again we need to take it slow, but ew, a pigeon. Oh my god. Oh my god, oh my god, oh my god. No. Back off. Back off. There you go. Just give me 5 minutes and then we're gonna go to the next spot. It is 4:10, so just as yesterday we're spending around an hour in each one of the places, so not bad.
Propera parada, Diagonal Balmes.
Okay, guys, so I am about to finish Paseo de Gracia. I'm just spending one single street to arrive to Plaza Catalunya, but I'm just in front of the entrance for the subway to go to La Plaza de Toros and La Sagrada Familia. So I think I'm not gonna get to the very end just for the sake of timing and also for the sake of my body because my lower back is killing me, my feet are killing me. We can't do that. I'm so sorry about that. But yeah, that was Paseo de Gracia. And we can also conclude that I am not to be trusted with one, the plans, and two, money. I did some damage, but something to highlight here and to justify my purchase is that I only bought things from brands that you cannot find in Mexico. I had to. I'm sorry. I had to. I'm gonna do a haul when we're back at the hotel. And yeah, I finalized my shopping. Well, kind of, because I still want to go to the English bookstore and I want to go to this secondhand bookstore that's called Reread. That when I want to find the Hunger Games books because I don't want to pay full price for something that's always in secondhand bookstores. So I want to go see if I can find at least the first book because also I don't have a lot of space in my carry-on. So I just want to buy the first book of the Hunger Games and in the English bookstore see if I can grab any Emily Henry book, maybe Funny Story or the new book. The only issue, or maybe it's just in here, that the last book, The Great Big Beautiful Life, something like that, it's massive. Compared to the rest, it's just very tall. Not thick, but tall. And I just don't like that. I don't like how it looks and I don't like how it's gonna look in my bookshelf. By the way, I was FaceTiming my mom yesterday. Sorry for the sudden change of topic, but I was FaceTiming my mom yesterday and she told me that my house flooded on Friday, I believe, on Thursday. I don't know, any of those days it flooded and my bookshelf fell down with all my books. I'm just hoping that none of my books suffer from water damage because I am going to cry. But yeah, my room flooded, RIP my bookshelf. If you have seen my video when I was building that, you know how much effort it took me to get it done. I built that myself and now it's gone. Yeah, I just wanted to give you an update. We're cutting it here and we're moving to La Sagrada Familia and Plaza de Toros. Welcome to La Sagrada Familia, everyone. There you go. I am at the back of Plaza de Gaudí. If you want to sit down while still watching the church, then this is the place for you. Of course, there are a lot of people who are taking pictures, so this is not gonna be an empty place at all. You can sit, you can enjoy the view, but there are a lot of people taking pictures, and it's very crowded, naturally. Just have that in mind. But look at it. It's beautiful, and also the sky today is just amazing. Complements the vibes. So good. Look at that. Look at that. Isn't that so pretty? We're gonna just walk around. There's a Starbucks here. A pigeon. There's a Starbucks nearby in which I used to do my homework back then. So I think we're gonna go because I desperately need a coffee. I am falling asleep. I just need sugar and I just need caffeine. So we're gonna go there. Not me saying that I won't be purchasing any more things and going to Starbucks afterwards. After also saying that I wouldn't be buying Starbucks. But I just remember I want my mug. When I was here, I bought a Barcelona mug from Starbucks because I love collecting them. I don't do it because my mom already collects the Starbucks tumblers. She already collects every single one that she likes in Mexico and even internationally. So if I start collecting mugs, we're gonna have just a massive collection that's not healthy. But this one I bought with the intention of starting it, and it's just a very nostalgic thing. And my aunt broke it. She was washing it and it fell down and it broke. So I need to replace that mug. I already saw it and it's available, the same exact one. But I need to replace that mug. Need to go to Starbucks anyways. So we'll go there, drink something, buy my mug, and then we're going to go to Plaza de Toros, and then Arco del Triunfo, and then Parque de la Ciudadela. And then we're gonna go back to the hotel, eat dinner, and end our day. That is the plan. So let's go ahead because there's a lot of people arriving and they're watching me. So come on. This is Plaza, I don't remember the name, sorry, but this is the one that's at the back of La Sagrada Familia, and back then this was the place for the Christmas markets. Literally this street would be filled with the Christmas market of that year, and it was so cute. This is a place in that is La Sagrada Familia from the back. Guys, I don't know how I'm gonna come to find my feet when we're back at the hotel. They just have stopped hurting that much, but I'm afraid it's not because they're healthy, but because they're numb. And I'm just so worried that my blisters either have reformed or have exploded in a bad way. Anyways, what I wanted to tell you, we're in Parque de la Ciudadela and it's gorgeous. The sun sets kind of in the perfect place. Like this place is facing the sunset. Does that make sense? Looks so beautiful. I can't believe I didn't come more often here. In my semester, I only came twice. One when my school gave us kind of a general tour of the entire Barcelona, and the second when my family came and we were also touring. Besides that, it was on my plans, but I never actually came like to chill or relax. I can't believe I didn't. This place is so beautiful. Yes, touristy and there's a lot of people, but I think it's completely worth it. It's just amazing. Yeah, right now it is 9:15, so it's about to be sunset and I have about an hour. The sun sets at 9:30. So I'm just gonna quickly journal for this 15 minutes, and then we have Barcelona Zoo at the back of this park, and we have Arco del Triunfo at the entrance. So those are the main attractions that I want to visit, and we're gonna call it a day. Once again, my plans are potentially changing for the next 2 days because I don't know if I told you this, but I texted a friend to see if we could meet for lunch in these days, and she she stopped answering. I texted her on Friday and she was like, yeah, of course, that would be fun. She stopped answering Saturday and Sunday, which would be the perfect days to meet, but it's fine. I also already talked with my boss that I told you yesterday. He was like, don't worry, like you can work asynchronized. Do not log into any meetings and just answer emails as you consider need to be answered within this week, but please just rest and enjoy. And I'm like, amazing. I already made the plan for tomorrow and we need to be strategic, but that's another story. Okay, right now let's just wrap up this day. I'm gonna finish journaling, visit the zoo real quick, go to Arco del Triunfo, and head home because my feet are killing me. Welcome to the zoo. which we cannot see literally anything because it's under construction and you cannot even see the entrance. Or perhaps it is because it's Sunday, I don't know. But yeah, there's the zoo.
So when we got over there, finally.
¿Tú te perreas a una y yo sí, yo voy a estar a las como 6 de la mañana por la calle.
Arco del Triunfo, everyone. Guys, I'm sorry. I wish I could take this as closer as possible over there, but I swear I cannot walk anymore more than necessary. But for now, that is Arco del Triunfo. Okay people, now that I'm fed, showered, a little bit rested, I did my skincare and I'm ready for bed. I am gonna show you everything that I bought today, not only at Sephora, but I also bought some postcards. So I wanted to show you those. First things first, the postcards, because they are so cute. I just love this style of prints that look kind of painted. They're not actual kind of photographs. They're a little bit artistic. I don't know. It's just so cute. If I'm not mistaken, this is Casa Batlló. I think I always mix up those two places, but you saw it in Paseo de Gracia. And of course, this is La Sagrada Familia, and I just love the print. Cute! I love it so much. And this one reminds me of fall because of the colors. I came here in the fall semester, and fall is my favorite season of the year. I just love them. And then for the things that I got at Sephora, I got 3 things. The first one is by Fenty Skin. We do have Fenty Beauty in Mexico, but we don't have Fenty Hair or Fenty Skin. I honestly don't know what this product looks like. I just read the product and I'm like, I want to try it out. It is the Hydrating and Strengthening Lip Oil. Okay. In the shade Black Cherry. This is how it looks like. It has the same applicator as the e.l.f. lip oil, and I think also the Dior. I am gonna say the e.l.f. one feels more like it grabs more product compared to this one, but it's not bad. Yeah, I think the e.l.f. one is a little bit more liquidy. This one is more how you call that? I don't remember the word. Like thick. This one feels thicker. Again, sorry guys, my brain decided to shut down today. It feels fine. Definitely very sheer, but it does feel moisturizing. So yeah, I really like it. Then I got the Gisu, I don't know how you pronounce that, lip oil as well in the shade Watermelon Sugar. And this is a brand we don't have at all in Mexico, so I was very excited. I couldn't decide whether I wanted this shade or the original yellow color. It's just so pretty. Look at that. I would be lying if I told you I didn't buy it because of the aesthetic. But I also have been seeing this all over TikTok and I needed to try it to see if the hype was real. It does feel very nice and moisturizing. This one is more liquidy compared to the Fenty Skin, and I feel like it's very similar in texture to the e.l.f. one. I thought it would be too shimmery, like the shimmer would be more noticeable, which I'm not mad about how it looks right now. I was afraid actually that the shimmer would be this intense. Okay, yeah, I really liked it. Amazing. 10 out of 10. And then the last thing that I got is the Summer Fridays Jet Lag mask. This one, of course, is very popular on TikTok, is very well loved, and I just have been wanting to try it for the longest time. I was gonna go with the lip treatments because they're also very viral, but I don't know, the shades didn't convince me. So I wanted to try this one because not only is their first product, and I used to follow Mariana, the co-founder of Summer Fridays as well, before the brand existed. I was obsessed with her fashion style and I just loved her aesthetic, and I continued to follow her until this one released. I don't remember who I saw that said like, if you are going to try Summer Fridays for the first time and you're looking to buy a single product, because let's face it, it's not a cheap brand, definitely buy the jet lag mask because that is a hit. You will not miss with this product. So I had to try it out. Ever since it was released for the first time, I've been wanting to buy it. Let's test it out. If I'm not mistaken, it is a very thick cream, which normally I am not a huge fan of because they feel more greasy than hydrating. I like the texture. Okay, I will need to test it out on my face, but I already put some moisturizer. We're gonna save this for self-care day. But yeah, this is the one that I got. I am very excited to try it out, and overall I'm very content with my purchases. This is the damage that I did. It costed me 105 euros. But yeah, that is everything that I bought. As you can see, not a lot. I am very tired, so I'm gonna see you tomorrow very early. I don't know. Okay, I'm too tired to think more, to make plans. You know, I never stick to them. Also, I'm waiting for my friends to text me if they want to meet tomorrow or on Tuesday. I'm not gonna lie, since I already had my plan and they are answering me very last minute, I honestly hope that they tell me like I cannot do it, but we'll see. If they end up saying yes, then I'll definitely go and I will appreciate meeting them, but we'll see. That is the conclusion, okay? We'll see. So I'll see you tomorrow. The north south is west side, west south. So, I don't know if it's actually the west. Made and whoops, it was because of the wind. But did you break? Embarrassing.